and for the parties to get on with working on behalf of the people.
Dr. Branagh, Cúgnóin.
Gormargat, a Cahirdach, Dúspára, Boilam, Mchovron, Yenef, Le Clan, Martin McCaingus, August Clan Sinn Féin, August Latza, Garrod, Asukt, Boss, Dochara. Thank you for the first opportunity, Chairman, to speak as spokesperson of North-South bodies and cross-border cooperation, and as Vice-Chair of the Oireachtas Committee on the implementation of the Good Friday Agreement. I have spent my political career in local government and now in this House endeavouring to encourage people of all sides of opinion to work in peace and harmony in the interests of future generations who won't thank us for not finding solutions to the crisis. A rudderless leadership in Northern Ireland is most disturbing. We all know that where a vacuum exists, volatility and even violence or unrest is never too far away, especially for those who would prefer this uncertainty and disturbance. The situation is more especially acute where the continued uncertainty of passing a budget exists, and we know that we now have the civil service running the North's finances. In fact, David Sterling has taken control of the Stormont finances due to the failure to pass a budget. He has written to each of the departments setting out their spending limits. He is now controlling money equivalent to 75% of the entire year's budget, which he can direct. If no budget is in place by the end of July, he can spend up to 95% of that budget, and this in effect will mean a 5% reduction in spending across Northern Ireland's public service. Indeed, Brexit compounds and further exacerbates these problems. Indeed, Northern Ireland is the most exposed part of these islands, with no leadership to protect their interest. As a co-guarantor of the Good Friday Agreement, the Irish and British governments must add greater impetus to reaching a solution to reactivate the Assembly before the deadline set by James Broganshire of April 17th. While not wishing to lecture to others, it is the responsibility of Sinn Féin and the DUP to recognise their responsibilities and to step up to the plate, put aside their differences and govern for the common good. A fresh election will further create scepticism and cynicism of those who want good governance. The Cash for Ash scandal is only part of a deeper malaise and adds to the perennial crisis Northern Ireland finds itself in. The process of any democracy, as you've said, Minister, is about respecting the other view of the world and working in peace and harmony to serve the people of their constituency. It is long time that this mutual respect transcends party differences and get on with delivering for our All-Ireland economy. The momentum generated by the Fresh Start Agreement has been allowed to dissipate into more bickering. The Irish Government has an important role to play in driving forward re-engagement, holding the British to their pledges and working towards justice for the victims of the Troubles. Today will be described as May Day in the exit from the EU and will bring serious and common problems to be overcome on all of this island. I call on the Unionist population to engage in the dialogue needed to create common solutions on an All-Ireland basis in the interest of those future generations who would look back and see that real leadership in building our All-Ireland economy, providing stability, growth and job opportunities. And finally, to quote Michel Barnier in a recent speech on the 22nd of March, he said, "Unity does not mean uniformity. Unity is the first condition for reaching an agreement in any negotiations." Thank you, Chair.